Hey y'all, welcome to your Homegirl podcast. I'm your host and your homegirl, Katie Patilli, and we're going to chat about what it's like to be a successful female in this crazy world of real estate, or a male that helps empower and support us. So without further ado, let's dive in. Grace Casella, team lead of the Casella team. Doesn't that sound good?
It sounds really good. It sounds really good.
She is top 0.14% of agents. Last year closed 50 transactions on the dot.
It was horrible.
But on pace to do even more this year, right?
Yeah, I am actually. My boyfriend's not very happy about that, but I am.
Well, it also means business went into November. It went from you, solo agent, November to now we're in February, and now you're a team of 6.
There's, 7 if you count me.
Right. So, I mean, that's huge growth almost overnight. So what has that been like?
It's like, I like it, but it is a little bit stressful because, like, now I feel like their success, like, not only my success, but their success is in my hands, and, like, spotlight's on. Like, if they're not all crushing it, like, then, like, it's like,
You feel like it's on you.
it's on me. Yeah. So I like it a lot because I'm able to share, my tips and tricks and, like, show them how to get things done. Like, we're doing a lot of teaching right now. It's mostly teaching.
Yeah.
And they're all steadily improving, and it's great to watch them improve, and, like, the relationships that we're fostering are definitely long lasting.
Yeah.
So I'm just hoping that I, positively affect their life enough.
Well, considering they all proactively came to you, I would say that's a pretty good sign.
I would say, it's not a bad sign. Yeah.
But you mentioned tips and tricks. So what are some of these tips and tricks?
How many people are going to be watching this here podcast?
We talked about it. All 7 of my dedicated followers are going to be chomping at the bit.
Oh, there you go. I love that for you. Well, tips and tricks. Basically, I'm teaching them how to be more genuine and actually caring about the client and going out of their way for the client, and, like, educating them on every aspect of the buying and selling process so that at no point they're confused. Also, educating them in answering your phone. I'm like, hey guys, what are you doing? Like, I'll text them at all hours of the day in our team group chat.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoever responds first gets, like, $25 or something. I was like, because I'm trying to encourage, like, quick response time.
Yeah.
And, because that's something that the industry unfortunately lacks.
I've heard that a time or two.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate fact. And, like, I get it if you can't answer the phone. Like, at least shoot me a text. Like, in a meeting, I'll call you after. A little something.
Yeah.
Anything would be appreciated.
Yeah, he's looking at you, Team Casella.
The listing agents out there is actually who I'm looking at. Oh, okay. But yeah, so responsiveness, I'm teaching them. And then, just, like, how to sell, basically, like, how to find things wrong with the house, like, but also disclosing that you're not an inspector kind of thing. And, like, I try to have them attend inspections with me and learn about the homes. I take them through houses and, like, show them the different aspects of it that, like, I've just learned over time.
Yeah.
So, like, being able to go into a showing or a buyer consultation or a listing consultation just educated and being able to point things out and knowing the process from beginning to end, like, and not stumbling, like, that's huge.
Yeah.
It makes you look different than the rest. And that's the point. You have to set yourself apart because there's so many real estate agents.
Everybody knows an agent.
Yeah, everybody knows an agent. So you have to set yourself apart from that person's hairdresser who also has their license, and, like,
so
like
true.
whomever they may know that has their license, you've got to be different and better and more educated and more knowledgeable and be able to get them a better deal.
Right.
So knowledge and experience can get people a better deal. Right.
Absolutely.
The time of the month that you close in can affect the closing costs of a buyer. right? Like
If you don't know that,
things that people don't know.
Yes.
Just one of many examples of what my knowledge and experience helps people like benefit from, you know, and then I'm teaching them those things.
Yeah.
So, oh my God, I'm sorry, I talk a lot.
Oh my God, no. The people love it.
No.
There are actions in your third year. There's people that have been in the business for 20 years that aren't doing that kind of volume. So it was not that long ago that you were just getting started. So how do you think you got to where you're at now so quickly compared to other people that have been trying everything that they can think of and still not getting there?
Awkwardly, people ask me that a lot. I'm sure they're like, how do you do it?
Right.
And I mean, my best explanation is that I'm just really genuine. I don't know. Like, people just kind of, I guess, see a difference between me and the average agent, and they choose me instead.
Yeah.
You know, like, I've had many buyers that know other agents just go with me because they know that I'm going to answer the phone, that I'm going to give a shit, that I'm going to, like, know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
So, I mean, but I guess that doesn't explain how it happened at the very beginning.
Is there anything specific that you did to get your first deals in the door that you can remember?
The relationships that I had.
Yeah.
And have and continue to foster and maintain.
Yeah.
Like, I am so relationship dominant. It's crazy. Like,
relationship
you know,
business.
there's-
So I think that's a big part of it.
Exactly. Right? Like, there's volume agents and then there's relationship agents, and I am heavily a relationship agent.
Yeah.
And I care about all my clients, I care about all my friends, all my family, and like I try to keep in touch with everybody.
Yeah.
And literally, like, when I became a realtor, I just blasted it all over social media, and I was like, I'm a realtor now, and I'm gonna do my very best. Like, and at first, like, I just disclosed it. Like, I was like, I'm gonna really try everything I can. I'm gonna ask as many other agents, like, questions and stuff to figure it out for you.
Yeah.
But we're gonna learn this together.
Yeah.
And some people, I guess, just liked that, like, genuine message that I was putting out.
Yeah, of course.
Of, like, I don't really know what I'm doing, but let's figure it out together.
People appreciate transparency and like authenticity. So yeah, 100%.
So I think that's probably what did it.
I can also vouch for you asking questions because we've literally been at the closing team.
Word of mouth. I mean, social media.
Yeah.
Is like free marketing.
Yeah. Are you doing anything specific on social media other than like your closing posts?
I just try to, I mean, I mix it up. Like, I try not to be like all like just closed or just sold or like, I put like personal stuff in there. I put like it's more about like the story of the client than it is about like, ooh, me, I just did another one.
Yeah.
Like, it's more like, I'm so happy for these first time home buyers. Like, you would not believe what we went through to get this, like, you know, like just kind of telling a little bit about their story and why, you know. So I mean, maybe that is different. And then I've been doing lately educational content, which has actually netted me some pretty good results as far as like
what kind of
leads go. I've made a few videos just educating people on how easy it is to actually buy a house. Like, they overthink it. Like, if you can rent, you can buy, basically.
It
like,
seems very overwhelming.
Yeah, but it's not as big of a deal as people like make it. Like, they really blow it up in their head. So I just kind of like let them know, hey, not that big of a deal. So I did a video on that. I did a video about like homeowners insurance because it's something like people don't know a lot about. And, like, that's good. And then I did one about one of my specific listings and how it could be beneficial to like a first time home buyer specifically. So, you know, just like I'm just starting this like video thing, but
you're just adding it to the arsenal.
Yeah. I mean, each video I post, I swear I get at least like 2 leads from. So there's a reason to do it. I mean, and because they see, they're like, oh my God, she knows what she's talking about.
Right.
I should call her.
Right.
Or, oh my God, she's right. Buying really isn't that big of a deal.
Right.
Let me call her.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It helps.
Was there anything you're like, I wish I time focusing on it from the beginning? Anything that you're like,
What, like a prospecting method or
anything, just anything from the beginning that you're like, I wish I knew this. This would have made my life so much easier from the start if I knew this then.
Okay. To have an actual buyer consultation with buyers before showing them any houses.
Yeah.
Like, that is hugely effective. And if I'm honest, I was doing it a little bit before my coach told me to do it, but he's really transformed my life, if I'm being honest with you. I have a coach.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. A lot of these questions I'm asking, I already know the answers, but I didn't know that one.
Yeah, and his name is Brian Moses. He's out of like New Hampshire, but he is
How did you get connected with him?
through John Ford. John Ford, like the broker of Remax.
Okay.
I don't know. He and I are friends. We just like go to lunch every now and then. We're really cool. He's a great guy.
So funny.
But basically, he introduced me to Brian, and Brian just, the way that he looks at things and thinks about things just swept me off my feet, completely like turned me around. So, I mean, personally, I wish I would have met him sooner. And then I could have been much more efficient and much faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so there's some advice. Maybe look into getting a coach from the beginning.
So that, getting somebody to change the way that you think and like, don't let yourself get into habits that.
Is he like an accountability coach too, or not so much? Just more.
I mean, it's really like sales focused, sales oriented, but we have like twice a month meetings. And, if he hits me up and I didn't do the things that he told me to do, oof.
Off with your head.
Yeah, off with my head. So there's definitely some accountability for sure.
Got it.
Yeah, it's great.
I love it. So huge 2024, huge growth in team. So what's like the end goal for 2025? Is there like a number you want to hit for yourself, for the team, social media targets?
Okay.
Like what's the goals?
Basically, my goal.
We won't tell Brett, her boyfriend.
My goal for 2025, like I was hoping the team is going to close 100 deals.
Including you or just the
Including me.
Okay.
Including.
Got it.
So hopefully, I'm not most of that. Like I'm gonna, Brett's hoping that I'm not most of that. My initial goal in 2025 was 75 deals. Then I broke that up into how that looks like per month.
Yeah.
And he was like, we're not doing
He's
that.
like, so I guess I'll see you in 2026.
Yeah, like he was like, I don't know about that one. And I was like, you're right. Like I'm overdoing it because I've like steadily improved, and I just like to challenge myself and like, I compete with myself.
Yeah.
Nobody else.
Yeah.
Technically, but definitely myself. And my first full year, I did 22 deals,
Which is also amazing. Like, there's people that don't do 6 deals.
2022's closed 2020 closed 22. Yeah. And then in 2023 I closed 31, which was like great. I mean, but I expected more for myself, right? And then
Really slacking.
and I'm such a slacker, it's crazy. And then in 2024 my goal was like 45 deals, and then I hit 50, so that was good. So I've been, and then I was like, you know what? Let's just improve by 50%. I got it. So, I mean, maybe that's like crazy because I have to have a work-life balance. Right?
Well, now that you have a team, you could still get to 100, and you don't necessarily have to do 75.
Yes, exactly.
Again, no pressure, Team Casella, but we're just going to need you to...
We need to get this really step in here a little bit more.
Brett's also counting on you. Well, what else? What is the best here?
Yeah, I was guessing and checking my first like 2 years, honestly. Like I was just hoping.
Yeah.
But honestly, I'm still guessing and checking a little bit. Like I know how to set goals now, and I have a coach to try to like hold me accountable and like kind of systemize what I'm doing a little bit more. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Do you time block? Like, how do you structure your day? I already knew the answer to this, but I had to ask.
He's been really, really trying to get me to time block. Brian has, and Corey has.
Yeah.
Oy.
Work in progress.
Oh, yeah. Corey's always like, oh, you got to get organized. You have to use the systems. And I'm not that great at it. Like, I know when I was at KW, they would say you have to touch your clients like 56 times a year or something like that, or they're gonna forget you exist. And I was like, I sound like a lot of touches. That's a lot of touches. So I do like a Christmas card, like an Amazon gift card in it, you know, like on Christmas. And then I do client appreciation events, typically like 3 to 4 times a year.
Okay. For every client you've closed ever?
Yes. And then I'll reach out like on their home buying anniversary or their birthday if I know it, because I don't always know it. I try to know it.
Yeah.
Like I'll check on Facebook or what have you. I'll probably ask them during the buying process.
Yeah.
Like, hey, when's your birthday? Put it in my calendar, you know?
Just wondering.
I mean, and then other than that, it's just kind of random. Like I really should do something more systemized so that they don't forget I exist. But social media.
Yeah.
You know, they see me on there. Most of them, at least. Like typically during the buying or selling process, I'll friend them and they'll friend me. So like, there's that. That's something.
Yeah.
Right? It is. But yeah, nothing really else systemized. I'm not great at using my CRM. Yes, Corey, I don't do it very much. I'm sorry.
She's working on it. She's getting the team on it.
I'm getting the team on it. Yeah, I'm actually like, I'm teaching them to be not like me. Like, I'm going out of my way to be like, okay, so like, I don't do this, but you guys should do this because this is one of my problems. This is why I'm doing 50 deals and not 100 deals, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Well,
I have faith. You're going to do it. I believe in you. Hopefully, I'm a small part of that process because we love working with you.
yeah.
It's Grace Casella, Team Casella.